Alright, we've made it to Frigate. This mission is all about understanding and controlling enemy aggro, but it's very consistent if done properly. To begin, we're going to head around to the other side. The bridge is much easier to clear when you approach from this direction, but now, before we get to any of that, we need to discuss enemy sight mechanics once more. I've talked about this a bit already in Facility and Surface, but this mission is home to one of the most surprising examples of the mechanic in the entire game. So, there are two criteria that determine whether or not an enemy can see and shoot at you. First, traversable terrain. The enemy must have a straight line path of traversable terrain that they can use to get to you. Second, sight blockers. There must be no sight blocking objects in the way. A good example of a sight blocking object is a box. That's why enemies can shoot over boxes because they can see over them, but they can't shoot through two boxes because it's too tall. They can't see you. It blocks sight. Another good example of a sight blocking object is a door. Doors aren't part of the terrain. They don't stop the terrain from being considered traversable, but they do block sight, which is why enemies typically can't shoot you through a door. So, there is an enemy at the top of the stairs through these doors at the end of the hallway beyond the door. He's sitting over there somewhere. He's facing towards us. There is an angle near the bottom of these stairs somewhere where he can see and shoot us through the floor, through the wall, through the bottom of the stairs. It's very surprising if you're not ready for it, but it actually makes a fair bit of sense when you understand the AI's rules. As long as you're on these stairs, anywhere on any of these stairs, there's a straight line traversable path to get to him at the end of that hall. When you're at the top of the stairs, you're fine because the door blocks his sight, he can't see you. But there's a narrow angle down here somewhere where he can see you underneath the door. So, you gotta watch out for that. We're gonna lure him out. I'm just gonna dart up the stairs, circle around, fast as we can. We don't want to stay in the area where he can shoot us. That might have worked, it might not. Just gonna zoom around and then pause here for a moment, see if he comes out the door. If he doesn't, then we'll just do it again. Eventually he'll notice us. Okay, let's try it again. Zoom. There he goes. There's not much fear of getting shot there as long as you're quick, because you should be up to the top, behind the door, or you're safely protected by the door or this wall before you actually start shooting. When you take that guy out, then we come up here and shoot that guy. That will lure out another one from down the stairs to his side. So we'll lure him out. Take him off too. Alright. And now with this area clear, we're going to go after this bridge. Let's open this door, pick off this guy, and then we're just going to retreat. Fall back over here. For whatever reason, the enemies don't path through that door. Their enemy pathing just doesn't take them that direction. So instead, to get to us, the other two enemies in that room are going to circle all the way around. So should be able to get some easy kills and get a very safe clear on the bridge area. While I'm waiting, oh, here he is. Okay, I was going to pause buffer just to speed up the menuing later, but that's not really important in this mission. Just a good thing to do while you have nothing better to do while they show up. Alright, so now that we've lured them out, we're all clear over here. I'm going to step into here and pick up a few more enemies from behind. Just don't miss the headshots. There we go. And then we'll come back for this bomb. Do remember to use the trigger button when dealing with these bombs. If you press the button to open doors or reload instead, the general interact button, it will detonate the bomb instead of defusing it, and that's really bad. Okay, there's an enemy around this corner. We're just going to pop out and shoot him quickly before he kills us. And now for this next part, I'm going to step in here and clear the two enemies across the way. Step in here and kill this other one, and now I'm just going to shoot some extra shots. That'll do. Now we run away. That should lure out 3 enemies from downstairs. We are using a silenced weapon, but still, shoot enough bullets and you will aggro some enemies. This is the key thing to learn in this mission. Controlling aggro from enemies from a floor above or below you is very important. So we don't want to fight them in that room, at least not when we're not ready for them. Because that room has hostages, it has destructible objects, a lot can go wrong in there. we're going to come over here and wait, and we're very safe up here because of this railing. Enemies can't attack us until they get up the stairs. So you might see an enemy come through here at this point, but not this time. So I'm just going to quickly check, confirm this is clear. Good. Alright, so now we should be seeing 3 enemies over here somewhere. Could be one here. Yep, there's one. Okay. And so there'll probably be 2 more in here. Excellent. Alright, so with them down, we're not going to get ambushed anymore, so we can proceed downstairs. There's this enemy over here. And we're going to step around here and try and poke one enemy across. Just tag him and back off. That should lure out 2. Him and his friend. Good. Step over here. Inch out and clear this guy. Kill the enemy at the bottom of the stairs and then straight for the side of the railing so this guy can't shoot us too fast. We can head downstairs. Do another one. Across the way. At this point, we want to try not to shoot too much because there are going to be some enemies upstairs that we do not want to aggro. Try to not to overfire here. And once you clear those 2, you want to quickly get up to here in case one of these guys was aggroed from some of those shots. And one of these guys could be coming after us now. Okay. So that's 3 down. There should be another 3. It looks like none of them are aggroed yet, so I expect to see 3 people in here. I'm gonna tag 1, fall back a little bit, leave ourselves some more angle to fall back to. There's all 3. We're in good shape. Alright, so the mission's nearly done now. We've almost cleared the entire ship. Let's come into the engine room here, pick off a few more. Again, enemies can't shoot across railings because they're not traversable, so we're very, very safe up here. Take out the last guy to get the last hostage. And we'll take out the last bomb. Right, so provided we haven't missed an enemy, pretty much the only way we fail from here is if we accidentally end the mission before all the hostages escape and we complete that objective. So I'm going to attach tracker bug and check. Okay, we've already completed objective A, so we are good to go. But make sure you check that one. It's very easy to miss if you're not paying enough attention. Yeah, that's it. On to the next mission.